Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams. Original channel is Vocal Splendor Studios, and that channel has over 18 million views and 79,000 subscribers. So this is my baby channel, and this is where I'm teaching and coaching you guys how to make YouTube work for you. So before I get into the subject, make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all of my uploads. So what I'm talking about today is the difference between a copyright strike and a copyright claim. And I've seen a lot of people that are a bit confused about it. And when anything you hear copyright, oh my gosh, this is horrible. But here's the deal. Lots of people are dealing with copyright claims on a regular basis. And so they're completely different things. So what a copyright claim is that if you upload a video that has content from another source that's not yours, could be music, it could be an audio file, it could be some video clips, anything like that will sometimes trigger a copyright claim. Now what that means is that you're still usually allowed to have that content, but they have the right to put ads on it. Now, that used to be the way it was before YouTube gave themselves permission to put ads on anything they wanted, which is a sign of your content doing well. If they're putting ads on it, it means it's good content and they want to monetize it. But what happens with this, when you get a copyright claim, the people that own the copyright, that have the access of those files, are going to take the money for themselves. Now, if there is no copyright claim and you find videos running on your page, that means YouTube is taking all the money because it's all about the money, right? So the copyright claim will give the copyright holders the right to monetize your content. And normally it will show as a claim. It'll say, you know, some other entity has claimed this content and there may be ads running on your content. And that's a copyright claim. Because there are a lot of people that use copyrighted material all the time in a very respectful way. People are doing dance routines to songs, or they're doing cover channels. So there's lots of those things. And I actually have a video that I will link above about how to make a dispute. Because I do a lot of reaction channels, I do a lot of reaction videos in my Vocal Splendor page, and so I'm totally used to taking a dispute, but I'm not talking about that today, so you have to go watch the video. So do not be freaked out if you get a copyright claim. It is really not a big deal. And it won't even affect you if you're not monetized, so it has nothing to do. So if you see that, don't worry about it. And I saw somebody on a Facebook group and they were afraid that a copyright claim could escalate to also a strike. But I said, no, completely different scenario. They're just going to have ads on your page if they want to. Now, copyright strike is a whole other thing. Yes, it involves copyrighted material by people that own a copyright. And typically what a copyright strike would be is that somebody would basically steal a video and upload it as their own. Okay, so that's usually what a copyright strike is. But I've had 2 copyright strikes on my channel where I have reaction videos. And they basically just, you know, somehow there's an indoor way. They gave me a strike. They didn't ask me to remove it. They didn't ask me to take it down, because I would have if that was going to be the case. So a copyright strike is much more serious. Now, again, there are different types of strikes, because they also on YouTube, we have community strikes. So a community strike is that you're talking and you're filming something that is against the rules. So about maybe violence or inappropriate material, things like that. It is in the eye of the beholder, or it's appropriate. It's material that YouTube has deemed inappropriate on their platform, and it is against community guidelines. And of course, yes, a lot of news agencies and things have gotten caught in that, which maybe it's in the eye of the beholder, but it's YouTube's platform, and so they could give you a strike. And likewise, my 2 videos, I think I had one, it was So Hyung, a singer that's in Korea, and it was really frustrating because I did a reaction of her. She did a Whitney cover, and of course a lot of the other people that were doing reactions had her reactions on their channel, but somehow I got that strike, and it was really frustrating. And then another time I had a BTS video, and it was like months later, and they gave me a strike, shut it down. Now the thing about the strikes is that you have to be really careful if you get a community strike, or also this kind of copyright strike, is that if you have 3 strikes within a 3-month period, they can delete your channel. So when I did get those strikes, or that 1 strike, they were actually happened at different times. I just was really careful about making sure that I was, I'm always make sure, but sometimes it's just random. But I was just very careful. Now, the last time I got that strike, they kept me from doing lives. So I couldn't go live during that 3-month window when I had that active strike. Now, what happens after 3 months? That strike goes away. I know, that's the system. So if you do get a strike, you just have to wait until 3 months, and then it won't show up on your channel anymore. I wish I could say it was easier, but that is a completely different thing than a claim. Claims, that happens all the time. But a strike is serious, so you have to really be careful and make sure that you're not going against the community guidelines, and also making sure the content is appropriate. And again, because sometimes when you do reaction videos, there's no dialogue, there's no warning, but just be careful. And some people will just stop uploading if they have that strike because they don't want to risk it. 3 months is a long time. And I remember that at that time period, I really wanted to stay and do some live streaming, but I couldn't. So that's it. So don't worry about a claim. That's very, very common. Claims happen all the time. Strikes, not so much. So they're totally different things. And the word copyright makes everybody freak out, but it's okay. It's really okay. And you don't need to be afraid of having copywritten material on your videos, as long as really, if you're doing it, it's just a minor place, it's really not going to make much big deal. So let me know if this is helpful for you. I will put the link up in the card and also on the description if you're more interested in also what we call disputing the copyright claims. And the only reason why you want to do that is if you were monetized, because if you're not monetized, it's not going to affect you. But if you are monetized and you put a lot of work into that video, like the cover channels and the dance routines, it'd be nice to get what we call fair use from it. But that's another video. So thanks for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Make sure you subscribe for all of my content. And I also want to let you know of my free group on Facebook, which is called also YouTube Success Strategies. And I do some coaching, and I upload all of my videos to that channel. So I hope to see you there, and you can find everything in the description. All right, take care. Bye.